How was work, Wade?
It was alright, it was really easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, back and better than ever, it is Toku time! Ooh, this thing goes off, I like it.
Yeah, Keith was a great one.
Alrighty, we are in October. It is the 16th. We have officially entered spooky season, and with that, this episode and next episode is basically going to be a two-part series about spooky Toku. Today, though, we are going to be discussing just basically spooky Toku designs. But before we get into that, obviously we have to introduce the co-hosts. We have Mr. Daring Heart Cosplay.
Hi.
All the applause. I need to do hold on, let me just I'm just gonna do this myself. Let's see.
Do you have like a sound box?
Oh, absolutely. I need a sound. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like a sound box or something like that. I'm gonna find something. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Anyway, without further ado, once again, let's try this again. Mr. Daring Hard Cosplay.
Spookiness.
I love it. It's so generic sounding. Mr. Springy from Demon Interviews on the YouTubes.
Wait, I can do something better. Hold on. Wait. There you go.
Yeah.
Mine's all in the closet.
Oh, man. Oh yeah. Anyway, Mr. Wade's Cosplay.
Hello, and welcome.
and me, Eddie DeFox.
Who is me?
I always thought it was the facts.
Yeah.
It's the Eddie the facts.
Love it. I had to get an extra special sound for me. You guys will hear it on the pod if you guys listen to the podcast. I actually do listen. Do either of you guys do any of you guys actually like listen to the podcast whenever we're done? Just to be like, what does it sound?
Yeah,
what do we sound like?
After you uploaded last week's episode, I listened to it again.
Also,
I watched last week's episode with my mom last night.
That's awesome.
I have no idea what the hell we're talking about, but it's still great.
Tell your mom I said what's up.
Okay.
Nah.
Wow.
So I do got a question. I'm seeing.
She's like, you guys and your Power Rangers.
So I'm seeing this on YouTube, and like I've got Break the Chain pulled up, and I'm looking down here and I see a video. It says "Journey Through the Decade," and it's got Kamen Rider Decade on it. But the band that pops up right under it has me curious. Does Gact actually do Kamen Rider music? Do they do Toku music? Like,
he is the theme for Into the Decade. And what's funnier, he's also he plays Byaku Yakuchiki in the live-action Bleach movie.
That's awesome. Freaking okay, because I've been a gigantic. I mean, this follows into spooky themes. I'm a huge fan of Visual K.
When they do stuff like that.
Oh my god! Like, I'm not really into like the whole. Like, I mean, obviously there's different versions of it. There's Decora and all that, but I'm into that. I'm into the more gothic, the more, the metal and all that kind of stuff. Like, so bands like Gact, the Gazette, Muck, Retro and Soy, freaking.
You would love Eva.
Dirt and Water.
Darren Gray. I've seen
Darren
Gray live, and oh my god, they're awesome.
I haven't I don't know many, so I can't say anything.
Well, there was like a long time ago. There was actually a long time ago. Here in Arkansas, Darren Gray and I think it was either Muck or Return Soleil were part of like this tour with like bands like Atreyu and stuff like that. And they made a stop in Arkansas, so I got to see them. And this was, of course, before I even got into like that genre of music. Like I had never listened to a Japanese band before, so that was actually really cool. And like after that, I discovered like Gact and Deluhi and all that. So, but
yeah,
we have entered spooky season. Like
it's a spooky month.
yeah.
I love the spookiness.
Yes. So, I mean, obviously, it could be easy to talk about, like, regarding tokusatsu and spookiness. We could definitely do an entire episode about about kaiju.
That's what we're doing. Oh,
I'm still finding more and more like horror tokusatsu, like.
Oh yeah, like like mainstream or even indie toku.
Oh, so much. Just all over the place. There's just so much, and most of it is not even like translated though, because like a lot of the real crazy stuff they ain't even worried about bringing it over here at all, because everybody just work at it and be like, yeah, it's the Power Ranger. Wait, why is that Power Ranger ripping that dude's head off? Oh, I'm confused.
you guys like the new Amazon, like on Amazon?
Amazon
on Amazon.
It's really slow though, but it's good.
I tried watching the first episode. I was like, okay, what's going on?
It's just like way too much lead up to the guy first showing up and everything. But when he does, it's awesome.
I haven't watched Amazon or Amazons yet, but like I could
the Henshins are explosive, dude.
Literally, yeah. We watched like a Henshin compilation, and like Amazon's was just like right. It was great. It was a lot less. It was a lot less. I mean, because like I know a lot of people complain about like the Reiwa era so far as like the Henshins definitely seem like they're longer. They're trying to they're trying to like go all do like all this extra stuff that they really shouldn't be doing, and I disagree with it. I think like. It all has its flair. I mean, sure, like it takes forever for Saber. It takes forever for Saber, and then 0-1 you gotta wait for the the progress key like has like all these extra effects and stuff like that. It's just like
I mean,
wait for the animal to fall out of the sky.
But it looked cool. I love it.
Remember one of the last episodes of 0-1, they actually showed Arc Zero just waiting.
I'm gonna take my heads off.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, there's even the memes like you see it on TikTok all the time, like talking about like the bad guy in Power Rangers waiting for everybody to transform.
Yeah, that was always great, I have to say.
That made Power Rangers trend for a little bit. Like, there's people that don't even know about Power Rangers freaking doing that on TikTok.
Yeah, like it was good. It was good exposure. It was good exposure. But freaking like Amazon's had this whole crazy, dark, spooky thing going. Freaking
new one's called Amazons, like plural.
Wade actually got me thinking about Shin Kamen Rider.
Yeah,
I am absolutely
another 0-1 like.
I am absolutely been thinking about Shin Kamen Rider as of late because of Wade, and it's just like, man, I am trash at Bridget, but anyway, it just like I wish we could see more of that, like the ugly, dark look. They just kind of they gave him like the gaping mouth and stuff. I would love to see a lot more of that.
Yeah, he even starts off killing people. Like, at the end of that video, I say that like even a monster can be a hero, but he's like murdering people throughout the movie, and until he eventually like goes after the people that turned him into a monster.
But he has a heart of gold, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, in the end, he was just like, I may have murdered tons of innocent people, but trying to do the right thing. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not sorry, but I'm kind of sorry.
Am I wrong? Like, Shin Kamura looks so much like another 01.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
well,
yeah.
I think he was supposed to be a
There's a few
reference.
pictures in the Kamura thing.
Well,
but like,
no. When he says another 01, he's talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
The
like
movie,
the
bad guy
the another
Yeah.
writers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think he
haven't
was supposed
seen
to be.
those. I haven't seen those movies, so
I think he was supposed to be kind of
Spoiler.
a reference. Yeah, I've seen images. I haven't watched it. But
I've same thing. Like I've seen clips and stuff on YouTube, but as we're Americans, we can't listen to Japanese things unless we learn a whole new language.
nonsense.
yeah, I'm working on it.
Nonsense.
That's
Do
what
what
we
you
got
want
waiting.
because a pirate is free. You are
You are a pirate.
No, you're not.
So now we're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's and Foxy the Pirate Fox.
Oh, we are absolutely talking about
Lazy Town?
absolutely talking about Lazy Town. Yeah.
Hey,
So
Rob,
that was my
for
kid's show that I
for
played at.
anybody
Oh,
listening
That's
to
so
this,
Tokusatsu, bro.
anybody listening to this who may have like a badge or something, we were totally talking about Lazy Town.
Let's
the show.
okay. I think now that we're bringing it up, I think that it's Tokusatsu.
That was last time's episode.
Lazy Town is Tokusatsu. Yes.
It totally is.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude,
absolutely.
What's his name? I can't remember his name. Comes up.
Sporticus.
He's the Kamen Rider. He comes in.
Yes,
He's
Sporticus.
dude.
With the power
Totally is.
of force.
God, if only
There might
Robbie
be another
Rotten
bill.
could henshin. If only
That's
Robbie
one of the
Rotten
reasons
could
I watched
henshin.
it. One of the reasons I
Okay.
actually watched that show, I was like, wow, what? At least
Not
in middle
for-
school.
Are you serious? The music,
I
though.
watched it in
The
years.
music on that show slapped.
Yeah,
I
and but
haven't
it
watched
actually
it
had
in
decent action.
literally like a decade. I need to watch it. Kamura, I have not
Oh.
watched it in a Kamura decade, and I need to watch it.
I'm gonna go there. I mean, look at We Are Number One. That
You're number
That
one.
song.
Hey!
They're number
That
one.
became a meme, and they weren't even trying for it too.
That was made like I was young, and that was like at least like a decade ago.
Well,
You're
I mean,
too old, why don't you?
Tokusatsu is just it's live action film with heavy use of action or whatever. Like it doesn't
basically.
really explain much else.
I mean, yeah.
No.
If you think about it in that
Okay.
broad of a category, like
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy could almost be like
Tokusatsu.
It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
Grey's Anatomy is totally Tokusatsu. You can 100%.
Sorry, I'm a little tired.
You're good. You're good.
We are kind of doing this like.
Oh,
That's fine. We
what?
could have done it worse.
Yeah.
We should probably get back on topic.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Oh,
We're good.
wait, what was the
I mean, we're
topic
on
again?
Toku. Spooky, spoopy things.
So I guess like the next thing would be like
Stories.
another writer, since I kind of brought it up.
Oh,
like,
yes, the Another
from
Writer-
Kamura.
Those are
yeah,
awesome.
The Another Writer
100%.
designs are great. I actually don't even have a. I don't even think there's a bad design for those.
No,
Like,
there's not.
I
That's one
have
of my
all of
favorites.
the Another Ride watches, and I have all the boxes like right there, so I can see all the designs. 100% like Kiva and like Hibiki or like
was nice.
Nightmare Fuel.
Yeah, it's funny because
Dude, I
like
love Bill.
Fuga as
But-
well.
but
He's
Hibiki-
done CGI man.
Hibiki and Kiba in general, like they have kind of like a. Well, I mean, Hibiki was
They
never
do.
supposed to be never really supposed to be a common writer, but Kiba was all about horror themed.
He was a vampire with the powers of stereotypical monsters.
Freaking Frankenstein and Wolfman and
Man, the
Creature
Fish
from the Black
Man.
Lagoon.
the Fishman.
Creature
I
from the Black
mean,
Lagoon.
like you're not wrong.
As
did bring them
somebody
back.
as somebody who likes old school horror, that hurt.
I keep saying what it is, but you ignore
I said
me.
fish.
I
Man.
wasn't ignoring
You just
it. It
hate
was,
me.
it was free. He said the fish man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He hurt us because that's one of my favorite old school movies.
I haven't seen any.
Black Lagoon of the Creature.
Creature of the Black Lagoon, yeah, that's one of the good ones.
And then Wizard as well is technically supposed to be.
Wizards was a good design.
But would we necessarily say that was creepy? Like, is Wizard? Because I've never watched Wizard, so I mean, I can't say anything.
I've seen some of Wizard. Wizard isn't supposed to be creepy, but anytime there's any like fan art of like Halloween writers, he's always in there because he's a wizard, witches, stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
I guess that's fair.
I think there was a villain in Wizard that was called Gremlin, and he looked like a gremlin. So
God, wait, what was? Hold on, I need to look something up. I'm trying to think because there was a whole mini series, like a extra episode for Chimera Gates, like the Halloween stuff. I'm trying to remember like the three another writers that were like put in there, like Biru or something. Yeah, it was like another ghost was in that, another Hibiki was in that, another Gaim. That was the other one. Gaim was the other one.
Another Gaim.
The Gaim was.
I liked Build a lot.
Yeah.
Those creepy eyes blinking and stuff, and then like how he had to like try to find a best match, and he had like empty bottles, and he was just capturing people.
I could
and it's just
definitely
like, still not best match.
I could definitely say that even like with Kamen Rider Build, the hazard form definitely kind of had a spooky.
Oh my god!
Definitely had a spooky thing.
I love it so much.
Edgy's Greed as well in O's. That thing is.
Oh yeah.
With like the skull dinosaur head, that thing's creepy, man.
O's has some spookiness for sure. Moving past Kamen Rider and into Sentai territory, I don't really think there's any necessarily spooky Sentai designs.
It depends on if we're counting Wizard as spooky, then we have to count like Magi Ranger and Mystic Force as spooky.
No.
This is so unspoopy. I just can't be spooked.
Mystic Force was more spooky than what I've seen of.
I will tell you,
Magi Ranger.
If Magi Ranger or Mystic Force showed up, I would be the opposite of scared. Like whenever I picture them, if I were to even try to bring it close to Halloween, I just picture little kids in the costumes.
I did actually have a Mystic Force Ranger.
Of course he did.
Hey.
Yo.
Now.
How is that your reaction?
Now.
And there was this artist online who's been I think he anytime he shows these they're like commissions, but like he does like another Rangers instead of writers.
So I have to ask, what Mystic Force were you? I have to know.
Probably red. I can't remember 100% on which one I was at that year.
Probably put it in green.
Another Rangers? That sounds awesome.
Maybe red or green. I don't remember.
I want to see. I want to see pictures of these. That's like
that's gotta be hard to make it scary.
But do you always? I know I've been like White Dino Thunder, or not Dino Thunder. Jungle Fury.
Well, I don't know. White Dino Thunder could definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say like immediately give off a spooky vibe, but
I mean, if we're going more off of like story based, then again, like Mystic Force, like atmosphere is more spooky. I'm not saying like their outfits are, but like their atmosphere is.
Yeah, that's fair.
The mystical world looks like it's more like dark and dreary.
Let's not forget Korag the Night Wolf. I mean, look at that design.
Oh yeah, then Russo. I want to say his name's Russo Purple, but that's not his name.
Wolzord.
There you go. Definitely a reference. A Toku reference within Toku.
And then when he was a good guy, it's Wolzord Fire.
Wolzord.
I mean, it's not like he's my favorite or anything.
I don't think
I
I don't feel like the Psycho Rangers are all that scary looking. I feel like they're more just intimidating.
I
I
think
wouldn't necessarily.
comparatively to like Power Rangers in space, there are, but like
I mean, yeah.
Compared to Power Rangers in general, like they do
and also
have
their
a
monster
pretty.
forms as well.
They do have kind of a cray design. So like I would
Yeah, I mean,
Their mouthpiece is where I got the idea for Fenrir's.
I would
the
absolutely
Psycho Rangers.
What about
Psycho
Lord
Rangers, like,
Draken?
if
If we're
you
talking
watch-
about like evil Rangers, what about Lord Draken? Any of his forms.
But that's not necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily say that would be spooky.
But
Yeah.
He's intimidating. Yeah, it was. See, that's the thing. It's just he's definitely. I feel like he's more intimidating or spooky than the Psycho Rangers because he's going around taking out people, literally killing them.
Well, okay,
If
if we're going based off of actions as opposed to looks, then yes.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it depends on
that's
like
what I'm
how
saying, like,
we're
with Psycho
quantifying
Rangers.
it.
If you saw that down a dark alley, you'd be like, nope, not going down there.
I just want to go up and hug him
I
and be
wouldn't
like,
go
"Can I
after
join you?"
The Psycho Rangers would mess me up on sight. Like I'd be like, oh nope. Speaking of nope. Somebody save me from this Reaper! Jesus, where was my teammate? Anyway,
how they went about the green one was pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Like the comics.
There was a green one? Oh yeah, that's right, in the comics.
In the comics, yeah.
And
Oh,
also, the
dude.
fake silver was also very cool, in my opinion.
They even use this. They even bring in a Sentai suit into the comic. Like he was a part of a team that was. what
Yeah,
was it?
that was. It's like what they now call as like just like supersonic or something like that.
Something, but it was a cool way to bring in a suit that already exists in Super Sentai, and I wish they would do that more.
yeah, but
Okay,
they
that's a whole
just
nother episode. I have
desperate.
to complain about something. That's a whole different thing.
They just desperately want to, and it's not necessarily a bad thing that they want to do that, but they really do desperately want to try to be more original and less go off of the source material, which is why they've introduced they've introduced other Rangers that didn't exist in Sentai, like the Titanium Ranger and stuff like that.
Yeah, they did a lot of that though too. I mean, the fact that I don't know. It was a nice moment for a big fan like me that it was more than just the source material, or just Power Rangers source material, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we want to say something about O's, I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off topic. It was just like I saw a picture of somebody like put like Demi Lovato's face on Ankh, and I was just like, no, please no.
Ankh is its own thing. It definitely falls under spooky category though because
arm,
floating dismembered arm. And every time I think of Ankh, I think of da 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 da.
There's like a whole scene in like the Double and O's movie where like Ankh like flies up and like Double's like, oh yeah, and he's like, ah!
Absolutely. That would totally be my thought whenever if I saw it. It's like, giant dismembered floating arm. Oh god, giant dismembered floating arm.
It's also talking. Don't forget about that the floating arm by itself can talk.
Never seen O's, but now that I know that, that's just wonderful.
And Edgy, the Kamara O's also had the same. Everybody always has the same reaction to Ankh. That's why he possessed the human. There we go, ghosts.
Floating arm. Ghost definitely falls into spooky.
Can we talk about why everybody hates it?
I loved Ghost.
I feel like that would deserve its own episode for sure. It's like everybody really does crap on.
Well, that's why I haven't come out with a Toku about it yet. I've been like hardcore. Well, no, I don't. That's the thing. I never watched it. I'm trying to figure out where the hate is because I'm trying to find a way to show it and like the sense of like being very open about it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want. Yeah.
Really cool that happened from it was I got to learn more about like one of the characters that they had was Billy the Kid, and I was like, "Who's this?" And like I did a whole project on Billy the Kid for school. I was like, "Cool."
Yeah, and one thing people get mad about the fact that a lot of the ghosts weren't historically accurate, like they had like Robin Hood and stuff like that. But it's like, who cares? It's just, I mean, what do you want? I mean, Robin Hood actually has like a reason to be a cool ability. Like, I mean, of course they're gonna use like Beat Ghost, like, and then people hated how the main character just dies right in the beginning and stuff. And they're like, I don't know, I thought it was different.
Say the whole thing.
I thought it
think
was
a lot
cool.
of people are. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but he does die multiple times.
Well, he dies right in the beginning, so it's not. I don't even feel like it's much a spoiler. Though but it's kind of funny too because the way they go about it, he's just like, "I'm gonna do this. My heart's in it and everything, and like no matter what," and then dies. It's like every other Kamen Rider show, they would have just all of a sudden got the driver, but he just dies.
I still kind of like.
Got it.
And I guess this is spoilers for anybody who's never watched 01, but I'm still big on the fact that it's like Aruto was ended up becoming like almost the final bad guy.
That was a great thing.
I had to take my headset away because I haven't finished it yet. I think I should have.
A spoiler warning before you said that, but
I did.
He did.
I did.
He did.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely,
I'm just deaf.
Yeah.
That's why I took my headset
I'm
away.
just deaf. I'm sorry. Like I'm deaf. You can ask anybody. I'm a little.
Well, get undeaf. I don't know if that's like a thing or something like that. But...
Yelling is not helping my deafness.
Yes, it is.
I want to have headphones on and all I can hear is. Ah!
This is welcome to knowing me in real life.
Very true. I have known you for a little bit, so this isn't that much of.
Oh no, I mean like real life as in person. I yell a lot.
All those times when he like types "re" in chat, he's actually going "re."
I really am. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I just imagine you with that mask now that you have that raptor mask.
The raptor mask only increases my re.
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's actually called that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking up Edgy Greed, and I was wondering what his real name is, and nope, that's the real name of the real bad guy name.
Edgy Greed.
It's the full name of the one Greed that Edgy turns into. That's... But it's just a spoiler warning. Oh. It's been 10 years. It's like Star Wars.
It's like Star Wars.
Even Darth Vader is Luke's father, okay? Like
whoa!
I quit.
Whoa!
Yoda dies.
I quit.
Dies.
Star Wars is Tokusatsu, by the way.
Star Wars is absolutely Toku. Absolutely.
Everything, don't you?
It wouldn't fall. It wouldn't fall into the line. It wouldn't fall into the line of Henshin heroes. But since we're on that subject, Harry Potter is Tokusatsu.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Impossible.
Right. Borderline anything science fiction could be because, like, obviously Guyver is Tokusatsu, but Guyver is just science fiction. They don't put it as Tokusatsu.
I was thinking like MacGyver, like the guy who...
No.
Oh, MacGyver? Richard Dean Anderson is MacGyver.
The goober.
Actually, Richard Dean Anderson is a beautiful man. As a Stargate SG-1 fan, I stan Richard Anderson. Oh my god!
I never got into
this
Stargate.
last fight is a Moira versus Moira. You threw the wrong orb out.
Dude, Stargate is totally Tokusatsu.
The hell?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was looking up greeds because I was gonna send more pictures, and somebody made art of Steven Universe characters as different greeds from O's.
Oh,
nice.
Okay. Nice.
Hey. Sorry, I was looking at things and I got track. I'm sorry.
Favorite spooky design for Toku comes from Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Daring Heart already knows. I haven't even watched the series yet, but he's already my favorite character from X-Aid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dangerous Zombie,
Dangerous
absolutely,
Zombie.
Oh yeah.
absolutely.
It's hold
Okay,
on.
I definitely have to go Black Hazard.
Uh,
Uncontrollable Black Hazard.
Emperor Kiva.
Emperor Kiva. Well, I mean Kiva in general, but Emperor Kiva is a great design. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Emperor
just so you
Kiva
know,
just
this is
had
my
that nice-
favorite.
Like, it has a-
I'm
Oh.
so jealous. I'm so jealous. I want that Buggle driver so bad. Which anybody
Bring me a
listening,
new one.
Like-
who follows me on TikTok, it is in my Amazon wish list.
It was cheap for a while.
Stop promoting.
I put the craziest things in my Amazon wish list. I've never asked anybody to go to it or whatever, but like,
Is that
we just
something
put-
that I should do? Like make an Amazon wish list and like put it in my link tree or
Yeah.
something?
fuck it, just for
Just do it, yeah. Like one of these days, somebody's probably gonna like come across and they're like, "Oh, he has an Amazon wish list. Let's see what he has." They're gonna go on mine.
$400 Kiva belt.
They're gonna go on mine and they're gonna see like everything from like Kamen Rider Super Sentai, like everything from Toku related stuff to cosplay related stuff to several adult novelties.
I put the randomest
down below.
tokusatsu things I could possibly find, so people who would look at it and be like, "What the fuck?" I want people to like look at my tokusatsu and be like, "Where does this guy get this knowledge?" Look at my wish list and be like, "How the hell did he even find this on Amazon?"
It's
That's
weird
what
because like
everybody's
Amazon.
like.
It's funny because Amazon kind of has like this. Amazon kind of has like this dark side of Amazon thing,
Mhm.
where it is just like you can find like regular stuff on there, but then like if you really look, you can find some really bad things.
Yeah,
boy.
it could be in Prime too. I saw this thing.
It's a lot easier to find on
Human
Wish, I
arm.
promise.
I don't know.
Human
if-
arm for on Prime.
No, that would be on Wish that you would find like the human body parts and stuff like that. What's funny is
Bunny
like
trails, guys.
Yeah.
Bunny
Wish-
trails.
Wish is absolutely crazy to me because like I could be looking up one thing and then whenever I like you know how you go on Facebook and they like do suggestions and stuff like that, it becomes something like completely different to be like, oh yeah, you looked up you looked up Kamen Rider. All of a sudden, like freaking, they're sending you advertisements for like weird gimp suits from like James Cameron's Avatar.
Okay, every single
me,
time
it's
I'm
just-
on this podcast, we always talk about something sex related. We need to
That's
stop.
not though. That's not though. These suits are
Every
absolutely.
time.
They're spandex. They're supposed to be like Zentai suits, right? These
That's what it is. It's
yeah.
looking up those suits.
Yeah, they're
It's
they're Zentai suits, but it's the best thing ever because the mouth, it has an opened mouth area, so like
Oh,
you see
God.
like blue open mouth area and like wide-eyed area. So like you're looking at these and all you're seeing is like the blue skin and then the mouth and eyes. You're seeing like the person's natural skin color like around the mouth
Yeah.
and like with the pink lips and like. And the best part is like for the guy, it was like also showing his eyebrows.
God.
Yeah, I saw one for Avatar or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Weird.
talking about. It's like James Cameron's Avatar. I was like, what the?
This is what it's like
crap?
being friends with him.
Dude. It
Okay,
was the
so
best
we've gone
thing.
really off track, and
What is Toku?
James Cameron's
Avatar
Avatar
is-
is
By the
not
way-
Toku. I will not accept.
By the
it.
way, Avatar is totally tokusatsu. By the way, It's-
you must mean the Last Airbender, which is
God,
absolutely
no.
which is absolutely a Sentai as well.
Mm-mm. We do not talk
Lord.
about that.
Okay,
Fern Gully is tokusatsu.
we're having that like next week we're gonna have like a like somebody's gonna have a conversation about what we're supposed to be talking about this episode. It's gonna be like all these conversations are gonna be an episode ahead of what the other one, when the topic is.
This is
We're
gonna be my
talking about
thing.
Kiva.
I've been tearing apart tokusatsu for days, trying to figure out what is and isn't tokusatsu. So I'm sorry.
Freaking, like the best part is like freaking Freaking like episode 15. Fern, we're talking about Fern Gully, and now it's Toku.
It's spooky.
This episode should be called
It actually
It's
is
Halloween
though.
Tokyo.
It actually is though because like freaking that the villain in Fern Gully that's voiced by
Tim Curry.
This voiced by Tim Curry. He whenever I was a kid, that dude was absolute nightmare fuel.
Yeah. So, I guess we could talk a little bit about. Do any of you know anything about Garo?
I have no clue.
Nope.
Nobody knows anything about Garo.
I know.
You know a little bit. I've been learning. It's not big here, but they have it subtitled and stuff, and it's super gory. And it's kind of anime and stuff too.
I really want to check out Shin Kamen Rider. Like you like whenever you.
That's good too. You should also. There's also Kamen Rider Black, the manga. The manga version is like Shin Kamen Rider. He's like an actual bug.
See, that's just. I love
yet.
that. I love that. I absolutely love that.
But yeah, I'm glad people are getting excited. Like, you weren't the only one. There was a couple people like, "Oh, I just bought Shin Kamen Rider." It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna actually have to check that out. Like, you really piqued my interest with that. Like,
I purposely didn't show a lot either. I wanted people to like see like glimpses and be like, "Whoa, what's that?" and then look it up themselves, you know? Because the whole point of Toku Slap is to like try to teach really quick, but I also want people to like want to look it up and learn more.
yeah, you're just giving them like little sample. You're giving them little samples of it,
Yeah.
but like,
Quick bits.
right, enough to make them like a little bit hungry for it. Like, man, I really want this.
Which is also why I get so many people asking for the next one all the time. Where's the next one? Well, I gotta think.
You are no longer allowed to have a job. The only thing we want from you is Toku Slap.
Yeah, that would be nice.
God, like imagine that would be like the dream job, to get paid to do stuff to do
Yeah.
Oh, a game
would.
theory in a nutshell.
Toku
Yeah.
theory. That's just a theory. A
The
Toku.
Toku theory.
Let me tell you how
Thanks for
Aruto.
watching.
Let me tell you my theory about how I think Aruto was actually the secondary writer. And then
Oh,
like
God.
go into like this entire thing.
I can believe it.
I mean, there could be a whole episode about Toku theories, like when is Ankh coming back and actually staying alive?
I think Toku theories would be like. I think Toku theories for like this podcast would actually be kind of cool.
The whole episode called Toku theory, and at the
be
end,
as obscure as possible, though. Like,
Ankh is
Talk about-
Edgy's father.
Talk about how Lazy Town is the greatest tokusatsu ever made.
I'm not arguing with this. I'm not. I'm in complete agreement.
Well, that I only have 3 more minutes left, and then I have to go. So
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I'm not trying to do it on topic. I'm sorry.
No,
You're good.
it's fine. It's fine.
It makes it funnier that you're getting us off of topic or back on topic, because we're just like, yeah.
Thanks,
19-year-old boy is getting us back on topic. That's
Thanks, Dad.
it's a little sad.
No, it's not. It's funny. We're laughing.
I'm still looking into Garo and stuff. That's why I want to say more about it, and why I haven't done Toku Slap about it is because I still need to watch more. And there's like 2 seasons and like a movie or 2 movies and an anime, and it's been going on for a good bit.
That's crazy. Man.
Yeah, I just I can't even if I do a Toku Slap about it, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to really choose the footage, because like as soon as it starts off, the one I was watching, it just shows like booty, freaking boobs, and then then it goes straight to a guy blowing guys' heads off with a gun, and then it goes to like it's gory, just like
Alright, this sounds right up my alley.
yeah. It's just gory for the sake of being gory almost, but it's not.
Grand Theft Auto with Grand Theft Auto with changers.
And Theft Writer.
Oh my god.
The Toku. There we go.
Or as
Yeah, I'm not even sure if I was on the right season.
or as Dallas says, fanny pack rider.
Yeah, oh god.
Pack Rangers.
Oh my
Oh.
guys.
Fanny pack.
Oh, man.
I remember that.
I mean, essentially, like the neutral term though is like changers because like whether they're belts, or you know like handheld
Boards.
devices or like braces or something like that. You know, you could just
Yeah.
changers is an extremely universal term.
Yeah, well, drivers more so have their own specific name for them, kind of like how we have Morpher for Power Rangers, if anything.
Yeah, that's true. It's like a just a term based just for that show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you could also say henshin device, but then that's just, you know, a mouthful.
I do say henshin device quite often, actually.
Yes.
Doesn't surprise me.
I used to. Until like, I learned changing.
I just call it that thing they change into.
That thing they change into. I think in the future, I think with the Reiwa era now arriving, I think we should get some more monster or spooky theme. Or even like you know like Kamen Rider or Super Sentai that's like based around kaiju in general. Like even known kaiju like freaking like
Godzilla.
Yeah, absolutely.
Godzilla is actually tokusatsu too.
Oh yeah, no. All the kaiju, all kaiju is Toku. But like,
So,
I would
Crank
definitely
2
like to
is
see that.
Toku.
Huh?
Cranked 2 is Toku.
Yes, it is. Yes, I know exactly the scene you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Who we know there is a kaiju scene, I would say.
No, there really is.
Really?
A live action film with high use of heavy special effects or whatever, so tokusatsu. So tokusatsu.
No,
That's nuts. That's absolutely cool though. That's like super cool though.
I can vouch for it. There really is. There's a scene where they're in like an electrical part, and they both get supercharged and become basically kaiju with giant bobbleheads.
So then, would we say that like even like the Marvel movies, like would we say they are Toku?
Here's the thing: is just like, is that where's the borderline? Is it because it's Japanese?
Where's the line?
Right,
You know,
like-
but that's the argument. That is the argument for anime. Yet, like a lot of people would swear up and down that like shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender is anime, even though it's not made in Japan.
With
Yeah.
Ruby and I've heard like some people say like Digimon and Pokemon aren't actual anime.
That's bullcrap because they are in fact from.
And I
heard
100% know they are, but some people are like they're not real animes.
that's
I'm like,
bullcrap
like,
because they are property of Japan. They are Japanese animation. Like that's
Yeah.
like saying that all dubbed anime isn't anime. Then like,
Yeah.
that's silly gooses.
we subbed. It's subbed anime.
No, subbed anime is with the Japanese language and English subtitles. Dubbed anime is
Huh?
yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay, we still love
You're
you.
not stupid.
I'm just insane.
We don't have stupid
Little
people.
bit.
We don't
We're
have
all
stupid people
crazy
on this
here.
show.
It's like,
We don't have stupid people on this show. We have silly people, but we don't have stupid people.
we have silly people. Yeah.
We have interesting people.
Especially me and Krim, and Daring Heart. I just want to say your regular name.
Just call me Clem.
It's killing me not to say yours, Eddie.
It was
I
like-
don't like that you guys call me by my title. You guys should call me Steve. I'm just kidding.
Call me
I will
Clem.
officially. I'm changing your nickname in the Discord. You are officially
No.
Steve. Yes.
Wait, it has me Steve's cosplay.
Don't!
you are
You can change it?
Yes, you are officially Steve. This is canon now. Change
Oh.
change your TikTok.
Minecraft.
No.
So
Eddie,
my
Eddie.
real name is Wade.
The S,
Eddie,
the
you change this.
Wade
you change
S
it to-
cosplay is Wade Steve cosplay.
Okay, guys, I have to start like almost going now.
Okay.
Thanks for
I'm
sticking around.
sorry.
You're
I'm
good.
sorry.
You're good.
No, you're good.
I knew you were sticking around a little longer than you needed to, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I have to say, 100%, Lazy Town is Toku, and that horror favorite like scary tokusatsu is definitely either edgy greed or dangerous zombie, as I said beforehand. So sorry, I have to leave early.
Or Shadow the Hedgehog.
Really nice.
All right, everybody. That's our episode for today. Everybody, give a big round of applause to our interim host, Mr. Springy. Give a big round of applause to Mr. Daring Heart Cosplay.
Applause. Everybody give him applause.
Applause. And everybody, last but not least, Mr. Wade Steve Cosplay.
Don't forget to give a hand to our lovely host.
Woo! And then me. I am not as great or as important as these guys. But I am the one doing the recording, so you know it is what it is. But I am Mr. Eddie. I am Mr. Eddie DeFox. This has been episode 3 of Toku Time, discussing spooky season, and we will be back in 2 weeks on October 30th, the eve of Halloween's.
So we'll just keep
With
it
an
spooky
actual
then,
spooky
especially because we got off topic.
To definitely keep it spooky and try desperately to keep it on topic. Did we win? We won. Okay, cool. That's a great way to finish. But anyway, we will catch you guys later. Bye.